Isha. Hi, Sabina. Hi, everyone. This is Sheetal Chaudhary, your accounts master teacher, and I welcome you all to V-Commerce. We are here for a better future. So, how are you girls? Isha and Sabina, Anushya, good evening. आपका क्रिसमस कैसे गया? बढ़िया गया सल्बीना. Good evening, Gaurav. So how are you all, guys? I am good. Okay, Salbina. What about others? एकदम बिंदास आपके रॉक स्टार्स. बिंदास ही रहो बच्चों. And what about Anushya and Gaurav? How are you? आप बताओ आप कैसे हो? एकदम बढ़िया सल्बीना. So this is class 12th accountancy session. Sorry, this is class 12th accountancy session. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, go and subscribe to it right now. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, go and subscribe it right now. And also do like this video and do share this video with your friends. So come on, go and like this video and go and subscribe this channel right now. मैम फर्स्ट वीडियो देखा. कौन सा वीडियो? हम अच्छे हैं तो 100% श्योर मैम भी फर्स्ट क्लास है. यस ईशा. जोश ऑलवेज हाई विद शीतल मैम. ओके. सो अगर आपने अभी तक टेलीग्राम ग्रुप ज्वाइन नहीं किया है सो जल्दी से जाओ और टेलीग्राम ग्रुप ज्वाइन करो. इफ यू डोंट वांट टू मिस द नोट्स and if you want to score good marks, if you want to do the topics more briefly, then we have something amazing for you. Vedantu Commerce Pro Subscription, in which we are offering you a lot of benefits like more than 5,000 hours of online teaching, test, assignment with more than 10,000 questions. Also, there will be continuous review of your areas of improvement. We will continuously tell you that in which chapter you are weak. And for that, there will be more than 20 plus teachers. And we are giving you option in languages also. You can choose your language as per your choice. You can choose English और आप हिंदी भी चूज कर सकते हैं. उसके बाद आप ले सकते हैं डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ कोर्सेज. आपको अगर माइक्रो कोर्स लेना है, अगर आपको इंडिविजुअल चैप्टर्स करने हैं तो आप माइक्रो कोर्स ले लें. अगर आपको पूरा कोर्स करना है तो आप क्रैश कोर्स लें. वी आर ऑफरिंग डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ कोर्सेज लाइक माइक्रो कोर्स एंड क्रैश कोर्स. मैम बुक में जो इलस्ट्रेशन है उनमें बैलेंस बनाई है, बैलेंस शीट बनाई है. तो अभी अमाउंट ईशा आपने क्या लिखा है बच्चा? मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा. तो अभी अमाउंट सलोनी नहीं आ रही. So this pro subscription is available for 1 month for only rupees 2799. So what are you waiting for? Go and grab your pro subscription right now at flat 20% off by using my code SCPRO. By using this code you can get flat 20% off. तो किसका इंतजार है बच्चों? जल्दी से जाएं और अपनी प्रो सब्सक्रिप्शन अभी ले at flat 20% off. And the chapter that we are going to do is financial statement of a company. आज हम कौन सा चैप्टर करने वाले हैं? Financial statement of a company. Which financial statement are prepared by the companies? Balance sheet that we have already covered, and today we are going to do statement of P&L. Hello Kavita, a very good evening. Hi Sarvangi, a very good evening Sarvangi. Sorry, you are late, but it's okay, don't say sorry. So, today we are going to do statement of P&L, that what is the format of this statement of P&L. I am all good Sarvangi. What about you? So आज हम लोग क्या करने वाले हैं? Statement of P&L. What is the format of statement of P&L? So are you guys ready for the session? क्या आप लोग तैयार है सेशन के लिए? Are you guys ready? How are you, Sarvangi? Fine. Okay. So, today we are going to do statement of P&L, and this is the statement of P&L. So, the title of profit and loss account is charged to the statement of P&L account. The title of P&L account is charged to the statement of P&L account. Hi Vivek. What will it show? क्या show करेगा ये statement of P&L account? मुझे याद भी नहीं किया. There are a lot of students that are absent today. आप भी absent थे अभी, आपने अभी ज्वाइन किया. And ईशा and सल्बीना ने सिर्फ टाइम पे ज्वाइन किया. दिवेश, a lot of students are absent. Shweta is also absent. मैम मेरा नेट प्रॉब्लम कर रहा है. नेट को बोलो 7 बजे के बाद प्रॉब्लम करे. विवेक कहाँ जा रहे हो? ऐसे बीच क्लास में से नहीं जाते. So, P&L account shows the net result of business operation. The statement of P&L account will show the net result, that whether the company is earning profit or the company is suffering from loss. So this will show the net result of business operation, and its format is prescribed in Schedule 3, Part 2 of Companies Act 2013. The schedule is prescribed in the format is prescribed in Schedule 3, Part 2 of the Companies Act. Okay, विवेक शॉप पर हो तो एयरफोन्स लगा लो और आराम से क्लास देखो. So what is statement of P&L? It shows the results of the company, that whether it is earning profit or suffering from loss, and the format is prescribed in the Schedule 3, Part 2 of the Companies Act 2013. And the format is very important because in the full book, in all chapters of this book, we are going to discuss this format. जितने भी चैप्टर्स हैं इस बुक में, उन सब में आपको ये फॉर्मेट बनाना है, whether it is comparative statement, common size statement or any format. Happy birthday Ananya. May God bless you. बैलेंस शीट डिफरेंट है सबसे. यस, बैलेंस शीट डिफरेंट है सबसे, एंड वी हैव ऑलरेडी कवर्ड बैलेंस शीट ऑन 25 दिसंबर. सो आइए बच्चों, अब देखते हैं हाउ अ स्टेटमेंट ऑफ P&L इज प्रिपेयर्ड. सो this is the format of statement of P&L. You're welcome Ananya. This is the format of statement of P&L. Particulars, note number, figures for the current year and figures for the previous year. Hi, usual. So this is the format of statement of P&L. Particulars, note number, current year amount, and then previous year amount. So now please listen to me very carefully. आप सब बिल्कुल ध्यान से सुनेंगे. So first of all, we write down revenue from operation. First of all, we will write down revenue from operation, and in revenue from operation, you will add other income. First of all, we will write down revenue from operation, and in this, you will add other income. After adding the other income, we will get total revenue. So, revenue from operations, add other income, you will get total revenue. And after total revenue, you will write down all the expenses. After total revenue, we will write down all the expenses. So, total there are 7 expenses. Total there are 7 expenses, and you should learn the name. You have to learn the name of these expenses. So first we have cost of material consumed. Then we have purchases of stock in trade. Then change in inventory of finished goods, work in progress, and stock in trade. Then employee benefit expenses. Then finance cost, then depreciation expenses, then amortization expenses, and last other expenses. So after total revenue, you will write down all the expenses, and total there are 8 expenses. How many? 8 expenses. We will discuss amortization. Amortization means the write-off of intangible asset. When the value of intangible asset decreases, it is known as amortization. For example, value of patent, value of goodwill, when you will write off them, it is known as amortization. जब इंटेंजिबल एसेट्स राइट ऑफ होते हैं या उनकी वैल्यू कम होती है, उन्हें क्या कहते हैं? एमोर्टाइजेशन. So first you will write down revenue from operation. In revenue from operation, we will add other income and we will get the total revenue. After total revenue, you will write down the expenses, all the expenses. Cost of material consumed, purchases of stock in trade, change in inventory of finished goods, stock in trade, work in progress, then employee benefit expenses, finance cost, depreciation expenses, amortization expenses and other expenses. सारे खर्चे लिखेंगे and then you will do the total of expenses. After writing all the expenses, do the total of all the expenses. You will write the total of all the expenses. Hi Reena. Now the main thing, from the total revenue, you will subtract the total expense. Hi Shweta, you are late. So from the total revenue, we will subtract the total expenses. Total revenue में से total expenses minus कर देने हैं. From the total revenue, we will subtract total expenses and you will get the profit before tax. हमें क्या मिल जाएगा? Profit before tax मिल जाएगा. सो टोटल रेवेन्यू में से टोटल एक्सपेंसेस माइनस कर दो और आपको क्या मिल जाएगा? प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स. एंड फ्रॉम द प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स यू विल सब्ट्रैक्ट द टैक्स. प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स में से टैक्स माइनस कर दो एंड यू विल गेट द फाइनल आंसर, प्रॉफिट और लॉस फॉर द पीरियड. हमें फाइनल आंसर मिल जाएगा प्रॉफिट और लॉस फॉर द पीरियड. हाय श्वेता, अ वेरी गुड इवनिंग. So, from the profit before tax, we will subtract the tax and you will get the profit or loss for the period. Reena, this is my Instagram ID. So, this is the format of statement of P&L. Let's revise it again, guys. जल्दी से revise करते हैं दोबारा से. Revenue from operation, add other income, you will get the total revenue. From the total revenue, we will subtract the expenses. There are total 8 expenses. First, cost of material consumed, purchases of stock in trade, change in inventory of finished goods, work in progress and stock in trade. Then, employee benefit expenses. Then, finance cost, depreciation expenses, amortization expenses and other expenses. These are the expenses. After this, you will do the total of all the expenses. You will do the total of all the expenses. Then from the total revenue, we will subtract the total expenses. And you will get the profit before tax. And from the profit before tax, subtract the amount of tax to find out the profit or loss for the period. Hi Karan. Hi Piyush. Good evening. I have taken the class 11th live class. You was not present in that. So this is the format of statement of P&L. Now let us understand more about the item. Now we will do some important terms. Karan, I am talking to Piyush that he had not attended the class. I have taken the class 11th, but it will not show right now. It will be visible after a few hours. It will take some time. So, the first item that we have, first important term that we have is revenue from operation. पहली आइटम कौन सा है? Revenue from operation. So, what is revenue from operation? It refers to the revenue earned by the company from its business operation. It refers to that amount which is earned by the company from its business operation. कंपनी को जो भी पैसा उसके बिजनेस ऑपरेशन से मिला है उसको क्या कहते हैं? रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम ऑपरेशन. इट रेफर्स टू द रेवेन्यू अर्न बाय द कंपनी फ्रॉम इट्स बिजनेस ऑपरेशन. यस रीना, इट्स प्राइवेट. Reena, please don't talk about Instagram right now. This is accountancy class. Please, if you have any doubt, then only write. We are not here to discuss about my Instagram ID. Suman, I'm your teacher. Why you are interested in my personal life? Please focus on accounts. पढ़ने आए हो तो पढ़ाई पर ध्यान दो बच्चों. So, revenue from operation is the revenue that is earned by the company फ्रॉम द बिजनेस ऑपरेशन, जो भी उसकी ऑपरेशंस है, जो भी एक्टिविटी द बिजनेस आर कंडक्टिंग, द अमाउंट अर्न फ्रॉम दैट एक्टिविटीज फ्रॉम द बिजनेस ऑपरेशन, दैट इज नोन एज रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम ऑपरेशन. यस उज्जवल, कंपैरेटिव इसी से बनता है, कॉमन साइज इसी से बनता है. सो दिस चैप्टर इज बेस फॉर अदर चैप्टर. अगर आपको ये चैप्टर नहीं आएगा तो आपको बाकी चैप्टर में दिक्कत आएगी. The example of revenue from operation is revenue from sale of product and services, revenue from sale of scrap. So examples are, जब आप अपने products and services बेचते हो, the amount received is revenue from operation. Amount received from sale of scrap, जब आप अपना कोई scrap बेचते हो, उससे जो पैसा मिलता है, that is also revenue from operation. Now coming on to the next important term, that is other income. अब other income में क्या जाएगा? Revenue from operations में क्या जाता है? Amount earned from business operation, but amount earned by the company from other than the business operation, from activities other than the business operation. अगर आपको बिजनेस ऑपरेशन के अलावा कहीं से पैसा मिलता है, उसको क्या कहेंगे? अदर इनकम. अमाउंट रिसीव्ड फ्रॉम द एक्टिविटीज अदर देन द बिजनेस ऑपरेशन इज नोन एज अदर इनकम. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इंटरेस्ट, डिविडेंड, प्रॉफिट फ्रॉम सेल ऑफ फिक्स्ड एसेट, bad debts recovered, and excess provision written back. These all are the examples of other income. No, Manav, we are not going to discuss GST right now because it's not in your syllabus. And it's not 28%. The GST depends, the GST vary from business to business. GST हर बिजनेस के लिए अलग होता है. इट्स डिफरेंट फ्रॉम डिफरेंट इंडस्ट्रीज. सो टेल मी, इज दिस क्लियर टू एवरीवन, द मीनिंग ऑफ रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम ऑपरेशन एंड अदर इनकम? इज दिस क्लियर? ईशा, उज्जवल, सल्बीना, विवेक एंड अखिल. Yes. What about others? Isha, Salbina, Vivek. $87.5 RJ. So, now coming on to the third important term, that is the cost of material consumed. So, cost of material consumed is one of the expense. The first expense is cost of material consumed. So, whatever raw material you have consumed during the year, उसको क्या कहते हैं? Cost of material consumed. But how we will calculate that? So the formula for calculating cost of material consumed is opening inventory of raw material plus net purchases of raw material minus closing inventory of raw material. In the opening inventory, add purchases and subtract the closing inventory, and you will get the cost of material consumed. इस बुक में सिर्फ बैलेंस शीट करना पड़ेगा नहीं सल्बीना, स्टेटमेंट ऑफ पीएनएल भी करना है. यू हैव टू डू स्टेटमेंट ऑफ पीएनएल ऑल्सो, बिकॉज कंपैरेटिव और कॉमन साइज दोनों में बैलेंस शीट भी है और स्टेटमेंट ऑफ पीएनएल भी है, तो हमें दोनों करने हैं. So cost of material consumed is equal to opening inventory of raw material, add purchases of raw material minus closing inventory of raw material. And please read the note, guys. You have to read the note. Inventory of work in progress and inventory of work in progress, finished goods are inventory of work in progress, finished goods and stock in trade are not considered for calculating the cost of material consumed. You will not consider finished goods, work in progress and stock in trade while calculating the cost of material consumed. Yes, Reena, you have to do working notes in each and every question. आपको हर क्वेश्चन में वर्किंग नोट्स बनाने हैं. The next expense that we have is purchase of stock in trade. The next important term is purchase of stock in trade. Thank you, Ritik, and all the best for your exam. So what is purchase of stock in trade? It includes goods purchased for resale purpose in same firm, that is without any further processing. आपने अगर कोई गुड्स खरीदे हैं फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ रीसेल, अगर आपने कोई गुड्स खरीदे हैं फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ रीसेल, दैट इज नोन एज परचेज ऑफ स्टॉक इन ट्रेड. अगर आप कोई भी सामान बेचने के लिए खरीदते हो तो उसको क्या कहते हैं? परचेज ऑफ स्टॉक इन ट्रेड. नेक्स्ट, change in inventory of work in progress, of finished goods, of stock in trade. Change in inventories. So what you will do to find out the change? Opening inventory minus closing inventory. To find out the change in inventory, the formula is opening inventory minus closing inventory. Opening inventory minus closing inventory. Next, employee benefit expenses. Next that we have is employee benefit expenses. नाम से ही मतलब पता चल रहा है. The name itself is defining the meaning. Employee benefit expenses. It includes all the expenses paid by the company on its employee. Any expense paid by the company on the employees is known as employee benefit expenses. For example, wages, salaries, bonus, etc. For example, leave encashment, staff welfare expenses, contribution to employee provident fund and other fund. All the expenses paid by the company on the employees is known as employee benefit expenses. नेट नहीं चल रहा, नेट को बोलो 10-15 मिनट और चल जाए. ओके ईशा, ये ऑपरेटिंग सरप्लस है मैम. ऑपरेटिंग सरप्लस क्या है उज्जवल? So what is employee benefit expense? All the expenses paid on the employees is known as employee benefit expense. Then we have next expense, that is finance cost. Next expense is finance cost. So, just give me 1 minute. What is finance cost? Hi History X, History Man X. So finance cost, अगर आपने कोई भी amount borrow करी, any amount borrowed by the company और उसके ऊपर आप कोई खर्चा कर रहे हो, any cost incurred by the company on its borrowing. अगर आपने कहीं से कोई लोन लिया, कहीं से कोई पैसा लिया, उसके ऊपर आपने कोई खर्चा किया है. Any amount paid by the company on its borrowing is known as finance cost. That is, the debentures issued or loan taken by it, any cost on that is known as finance cost. For example, borrowing costs such as loan processing fees. जब हम लोन लेते हैं तो हमें एक अमाउंट पे करनी पड़ती है, उसको क्या कहेंगे? फाइनेंस कॉस्ट. इंटरेस्ट पेड is also a finance cost. रीना, what to tell you बच्चा? क्या बताना है? रीना, what to tell? So finance cost is the cost paid by the company on its borrowing. जो भी borrowing पे खर्चा होता है उसे क्या कहते हैं? Finance cost. And then we have depreciation and amortization expenses. Yes, Ujjwal, thank you and welcome. So what is depreciation and amortization expense? Depreciation क्या होता है? Decrease in the value of tangible asset is known as depreciation, and decrease in the value of intangible asset is known as amortization. So depreciation is charged on tangible asset and amortization is charged on intangible asset. Depreciation लगता है tangible assets पे और intangible assets पे क्या लगता है? Amortization. Reena, I have told you that in every question of board exam, you have to prepare working note. Yes, it is important to prepare working note in every question. So, depreciation and amortization expenses. Depreciation means decrease in the value of tangible assets. And amortization means decrease in the value of intangible assets. And last we have other expenses, all the expenses that are not covered in the above category. वो सब खर्चे जो ऊपर वाली categories में cover नहीं हुए, they will go in the other expenses. So these are the different kind of expenses. So now tell me, is this clear to everyone? Is this clear to all of you? Isha, Salbina, Ujjwal, Goswami. Is this clear? Depreciation methods. Where is depreciation method in this chapter, Goswami? Depreciation methods is not there in this chapter. We are doing statement of P&L, not depreciation chapter. हम depreciation chapter नहीं कर रहे गोस्वामी. We are doing class 12 financial statement chapter. So that's it for today. We have completed the session, guys. We have finally completed the first chapter of your third book. So financial statement, the first chapter is completed. Now we'll continue in the next session. And if you want to do this chapter more briefly, if you want to do questions of this chapter, then you can take Vedantu Commerce Pro subscription that is available only for 2799. And right now we are giving you flat 20% discount on this Pro subscription. So you can use my code SCPRO to take your Pro subscription at flat 20% off. So come on, what are you waiting for? Go and grab your Pro subscription right now at flat 20% off by using my code SCPRO. एंड अगर अभी तक आपने चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से जाओ और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो. ऑल्सो डू लाइक दिस वीडियो एंड डू शेयर दिस विद योर फ्रेंड्स. तो जल्दी से जाओ और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो. कंप्यूटर अकाउंटिंग से कितना आएगा? कंप्यूटर अकाउंटिंग से क्लास 12th में कंप्यूटर अकाउंटिंग है कहां बच्चा? कंप्यूटर अकाउंटिंग नहीं आता. In CBSE, as far as I know, questions will not come from computer accounting. So everyone, do like this video and do share this video with your friends. And अगर अभी तक आपने टेलीग्राम ग्रुप ज्वाइन नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से जाओ और टेलीग्राम ग्रुप ज्वाइन करो for all the notes in the PDF form. And thank you everyone for watching this session. I hope that you guys liked this session. Now, see you all in the next chapter, in the next session tomorrow. Till then, take care. Good night. Have sweet dreams. Stay tuned for the next session. See you all in the next session. Yes, chapter khatam ho gaya Akhil. Ujjwal, my name is Sheetal Chaudhary. My name is Sheetal Chaudhary. So thank you everyone. Now see you all tomorrow. Till then, take care. Good night and have sweet dreams.